Hey guys, Henry here from Product Creation Formula. In this video, we're going to be talking about how much money I have earned for the last 30 days on YouTube. But before we go ahead and do that, I just want to let you know, here at Product Creation Formula, we love to give you tips and tricks to be able to help you create your products quickly and easily. Along with that, we also do product reviews, as well as tips on how to make money online. So if that's the sort of thing that interests you, how about you smash that like button, as well as subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever we upload more videos. Now, just to let you know that I did get monetized from the 29th of June. So I had 2 days in June where I got monetized, and then from there it's been mostly July. So let's go check it out. Now, before we get started, I want to point out a couple of little things. Firstly, when I first got started on this, I had previously had a channel. Back when it was way back in the early days, when we had a channel where if you had 10,000 views, you could then get monetized. Now, I had a video that went nuts, got about 48,000 views, which was fantastic for its time, and I got monetized, and it was easy enough. Now, back then, you had to apply, just like you do now, to Google AdSense to be approved. Now, I would suggest that while you're in the process, in the early stages, that you create a blog and then apply for AdSense then, because once you are approved, it's a much faster process. It really only took me about 2 days once I hit my milestones to actually become monetized, which is unusually fast because it can take up to 2 weeks. So my suggestion would be, get yourself a blog going and get monetized using your blog. And this way it'll be a much faster process for you once you decide to go ahead and do that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the fact that we as creators get 55% of the ad revenue, while Google or YouTube takes 45%. And this way, I think it's quite a fair system in how they've got it done. And this way, we get 55%, which is fantastic. Okay, so let's go check it out. On my first day, I got $6.98, and that was the estimated ad revenue. Now, from that, you'll have a look and see my RPM, which is revenue per mil, was only 51 cents. And then, if you look across, you'll actually see that I got over $50 for my CPM. Now, my CPM being $50, or over $50 I should say, my CPM was in fact really good because I'm in the make money online niche. Now, if you happen to be in a different niche, you may get more, you may get less, but be aware that the CPM for my particular niche is particularly high, and it fluctuates between $48 and $50 something for the CPM, which is cost per mil, which basically means that's how much advertisers are prepared to pay per 1,000 views. So they're prepared to pay between $48 and $50 something per 1,000 views. That's if you're in a niche like make money online. Also, it depends on which country is viewing your videos. Now, with that being said, what we have to understand is the fact that you may be in a niche. For example, you may be in the makeup industry. Your cost per mil may be lower, or it could be higher. It could be equal, or it could be a little bit less. You may well be in another niche where the CPM is much lower. For example, gaming is a much lower CPM, and you might find that you'll make way less money as a gamer than what you would if you were to teach people how to make money online as a gamer. So you're still in the make money online niche, but you'll be making money, you'll be making far more revenue on that sort of thing than you would if you were doing just gaming. Okay, so let's have a look at day 7. Now on day 7, my estimated revenue had gone up to $45.38. My RPM had gone up to $3.48, and my CPM had gone up to $43.89. Now that's obviously that was a fairly steady increase. It's nothing to write home about, but it's still an increase nonetheless. Let's head on over to day 14. Now on day 14, the estimated revenue was $94.91 and the RPM was $7.14 and the CPM was $47.98. Now you got to understand that that's actually quite a large jump over a 7-day period. It like doubled in that particular period. Now let's have a look at what it does by day 21. Now on day 21, the estimated ad revenue is $144.75. The RPM is $10.93, so as you can see that was a fairly substantial jump. And the CPM was $48.82. So during that period of time, I obviously had more views and more people had actually decided to watch my videos, which meant that I had a few thousand more views on my channel at that particular time, which also meant that my revenue went up. Now by this stage it began to slow down a little bit and the growth wasn't quite as fast. I don't know if I was making less popular videos or what the story was, but it was not growing as fast as I'd hoped. My RPM had continued to go up and so had my CPM. So let's now head on over to what I have currently been earning in total from the very beginning of this particular process. So let's go and have a look at my final figure to this day. Now remembering they're usually 1 or 2 days behind when it comes to their estimating your ad revenue. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at this. Now, even when you get paid out, it could in fact be less. You may get paid out a little bit less, or you may be paid out the amount they estimated. But it's more likely to be a little bit less, especially if people have been using bots. And unfortunately, there are some people who have done that. But I don't know if they've done it to my channel, but they will only give you revenue that's real. So just keep that in mind. So right now I'm just going to go over to my analytics. I'm going to click on that and go over here to revenue. Now as you can see it says 182.53, which is what my current ad revenue is. Now today is the 31st of July, but it's only taken into consideration the last 28 days. Now if we were to take my first 2 days, which was the 29th of June included, let's have a look at what that would be. I'm going to use custom. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go down to custom and I'm going to go back to June. How do I do that? Go over here. Go 6th. And I'll take that to the 29th of June. And I'll make this one to the 29th of July. We'll hit apply. Now that is exactly 1 month. That's exactly 30 days. So, as you can see, my total earnings since starting the channel was $199.03. My RPM has stayed around about $13.97. But my playback based CPM is around about the $50 mark. Now if I was to go back and take that back just a little bit, you'll see it's staying around about the $50 mark. So now if we were to average that out over a 30-day period, you'll probably notice that the CPM will probably end up ranging roughly between $24 to $26 per mil. So you'll find that that's roughly about how much we will get if you're in the make money online niche, which is really good because that's exactly what you want to see. You want to be able to see $20 or more in that because you know you get only 55% of it. I say only, that's still very generous of YouTube to do that. Now let's go and have a look at July. Just July. See, we're in the last day of July. Let's have a look at what my earnings were in just July alone. So click on that, go down here to July. Now that's 187.03, 51.18, and $14.07 RPM. And if we were to go back to the last 28 days, it doesn't change much. So there you have it. Now be aware that this is not the only income I'm making. I'm also doing affiliate marketing as well and making revenue in other areas. So just be aware of that. But just for the channel and how much we're doing, I'm not making anything on any membership sites or super chats or anything like that. I'm not mentioning any of that sort of stuff because I purposely wanted to give you an accurate amount of what I was earning from just the ad revenue. Nothing more, nothing less. Just so as you can get a really good idea of what we're looking at on your first month. Obviously, as time goes on and I get more views, get more likes and subscribers and so forth, that is going to go up. However, at the moment, that's just where it's at. So just be aware that it will increase as time goes on. So if you like this video, please consider smashing the like button as well as subscribing and hitting the bell icon so you can be notified whenever we upload more videos. Hey, and while you're at it, why not consider sharing and also leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.